Common custody arrangements really come in about two forms. One would be sole custody. Sole custody says that one parent really calls the shots, makes the decisions, and then the other parent is the non-custodial parent. In reality, if one parent still treats the other parent as an equal parent, even though the paperwork says sole custody, you can still share in the decision making, you can still share in the rearing of the child. The other common custody arrangement is shared parenting or joint custody. This says that both mom and dad are legal and residential custodians of the child. The only place that there's a difference is that one parent will be residential parent for school placement purposes. Now, there's a common misconception that the parent who is residential for school placement purposes somehow has the upper hand, that they are the stronger custodian in the shared custody arrangement. But I'd like to clear that up. It's really an issue related to the schools. It's really a question of what school is going to pay to educate that child, or what address the child will go to school from. Specifically, say you have a special needs child and dad is residential parent for school placement purposes. If he lives in the Reynoldsburg School District, then the child will be allowed to go to Reynoldsburg schools. Say the child has some kind of special needs, and those needs can be addressed in a different suburban school system. The Reynoldsburg schools would still be responsible for paying that other school system to educate that child. That's honestly what that provision is about. It's about what the school system is responsible to educate the child. But that's really an aside. The point of shared parenting is to make sure that one parent doesn't cut the other parent out of decision making regarding education, medical issues. Specifically those two things, but other stuff, religious upbringing, extracurricular activities, and things of the like. A lot of times people consider shared parenting to be an equal time arrangement, and there are a number of different equal time arrangements. You hear of week on, week off, where the child spends 1 week with mom, then 1 week with dad. There's also another common arrangement that we'll call the 2-2-3, where the child spends 2 days with one parent, 2 days with the other parent, and then a 3-day rotating weekend. A lot of times, these equal time arrangements, I believe, work better for the parents than they do for the children. That's just my own personal opinion. Would you really want to live in two different households? It's important to know that the relationship between a parent and a child is not based on time. It's based on commitment. It's based on love. So regardless of what your court papers say, regardless of what your custody arrangement is, if you maintain a good relationship with your child by being there for them, by answering their phone calls, checking in on them, being a part of the highs and the lows in their lives, being at their school functions and supporting them, it doesn't matter if you see them every other weekend or every other day. Your relationship will still be the same.